to episode. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, get it together.
Okay. Yo, so, okay. Hi! Damn! I can't do it. Okay, I can do it. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of Tish and Friends. And I have my friend, my brother friend, my real brother, my blood brother, here with me today.
Yes, sir.
Tell him who you are.
Well, it's Cheetah here in the building. How we doing? What you sipping on? It better be water. You gotta get fit. Same.
Oh, here he go. If anyone knows my brother, you know that he's always trying to tell me to go to the gym, always trying to tell me to eat right.
Ain't gotta run 80 miles a day like, you know, somebody we know, but you can get
I can't. Today we're gonna go through some male grooming steps with some of my favorite brands like Scotch Porter, Black Opal Beauty, and we're gonna go through some tools that I have in my kit when it comes to male grooming that I didn't touch on in my last video, and also just talk to my brother and chop it up and see what he got going on because he's a very interesting person.
Really?
You don't think you're interesting? You know what makes you so interesting is because you're so low key.
Definitely.
And you're like mysterious.
Mysterious.
Yeah.
That's how you
The girls probably like that, right? Like the women like that?
No comment.
No. I hate you so much. So, let's see. Where are we getting started? Thank you. I have my Andis and my wall. So I have this wall
You trying
peanut.
to cut my hair today?
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Whew.
I was about to get up and go.
I'm not going to cut your hair.
Okay.
But if he would have came here not groomed, I would have used the wall peanut to like do some like a lineup. Like if your beard was out of whack or
Yeah, that's why you always gotta be prepared.
right, your hairline crazy. But okay, phone. But most men come on set already done because they don't want a random person just giving them a shape up.
Correct.
I use this, my Andis, for like bald heads, get a clean shave, close to the skin, all that great stuff. But we're gonna start with some skincare, and I'm gonna do Embryolisse.
You can smell that?
I can spell it. It's EMBRYOLSSE.
Nice vocabulary.
I cannot. So we'll tell them a little bit about like I want to know about your fitness journey.
Well, you know, I don't know where to start. I think it was about, 7 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just saw people from like high school I went to school with, and I would see them, you know, they graduated like 3 years prior, and they were just out of shape, just looked bad.
Like, damn,
and I'm
homie.
just like, nah, I don't want to get out of high school and then not, you know, maintain or just lose myself.
Mm-hmm.
But then you know, you always got the factors of, you know, the family, you know, people in our family,
history,
you know, the medical history kind of scared me, and I'm like, I don't want to go down that same path. And so I don't know, it was so random. One day, you know, just a light bulb just went off, and I was just like, nah, I can't do what they doing. I do something different. If I don't, I'm gonna have the same problems, the same issues. And that's one thing I didn't want. You know, health is very important to me. It wasn't as important when I was in high school, but it's definitely more important to me now. You know.
So what little changes did you make?
Made you know, changes in my diet. That was real important. You know, like I said, the day when I decided to really just change, I went right to the fish market and got all steamed food. That was my thing, because I used to eat a lot of fried food. I did a lot of steamed food. And, you know, it was tough, but, you know, you want to take small steps to get to where you got to get to.
Right.
So you get to that ultimate goal. You know, you just try to change everything, you know, at once. You know, it's going to be hard.
So you started with steamed food.
Steamed food, you got to make sure, you know, you're mentally ready. And then I started, when I got out of high school, I was less active as I was. I played a lot of sports in high school, so.
So how did you get yourself mentally ready? You were just at that point?
I was at that point when I'm just like, I don't really feel that good. And I just want to be better. I'm all about growing, and, you know, doing more and being more, and just, you know, being the best I could be. So I feel like I can't do that, because, you know, you feel good. You know, you look good, you feel good, then you do good, and that's the most important thing. And so I was just like, nah, I just got to change this. You know, I got to get in better shape, because, you know, like I said, it's real important to me now. One thing about that, I feel like people spend you know, their whole life, you know, spending their health per se, trying to achieve wealth, and then, you know, once they retire, you know,
That's what they want to worry about.
They basically, you know, spend their wealth trying to get their health back. So it's just like, you gotta just, you know, nip that in the bud right now and take care of it now, because you don't want those problems later on. That was just my mindset on it. I didn't want to.
That's interesting. So where are you at now in your fitness journey? Like, do you have a certain regimen when it comes to your food and like what you do in the gym?
Oh yeah, I mean, I still eat bad. You know, I just don't eat bad often. Like, I might have 1 or 2 days I eat bad, but then, like I said, I make sure. See, gym, you know, some people in the morning, they need their coffee. I need the gym in the morning to really jumpstart my day and really do what I gotta do and really be the best I could be that day. So I basically go to the gym about 6 times a week. I might take 1 day off. Sometimes I get a little crazy and go 7 days, but, you know.
What do you do in the gym 7 days a week? I feel like you live at the gym.
I mean, it's a peace of mind at the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's like my sanctuary, so it's just, I go there, lift. I don't lift too crazy, because, you know, I feel like later on, you know, that's gonna, you know, hurt you, but that's a conversation for another day.
Wait, how does that hurt you? That's interesting.
A lot of people trying to be, you know, these bodybuilders, you know what I'm saying, lifting these heavy weights. Yeah, you look good right now, but, you know, later on down the line, you're not gonna be able to walk. You know, it's just, especially if you don't take care of your body, you know what I'm saying? So pliability is real important to me. You know, you gotta take care of your body, you gotta recover. You know, a lot of Americans, you know, deal with lower back issues. So, you know, you gotta stretch before and after your workouts. You know, even if you don't really work out like that, when you get up in the morning, you should do like a little stretch here and there.
Pliability, y'all, using big words. I have no idea what pliability
That wasn't on the SAT though, pliability.
Pliability. For the people that don't know what pliability means, like to me, Tashana, what does that mean? Like your flexibility, how your body can snap back?
I mean, not all that ability you doing, but like pliability is basically, you know, to make it simple for anybody, just making your muscles, you know, loosen, so you're not really tight. You know what I'm saying? So stretching. You gotta do like crowd therapy, you know, the hot tub, you know, just like warming up your muscles, so you don't just jump into a workout. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is prehab, so you don't have to go to rehab.
Okay.
So you do all that stuff, so you don't gotta do all that rehab stuff. You know, so you minimize your chances of getting hurt. Once you get hurt, you gotta think about your livelihood and all types of stuff. So that's really important. Recovery.
Pliability. That's a good word. You know what? I was on a job and a client was crossing their legs. Like, you know how when they do the little...
Oh, yoga, okay.
No, they did a regular cross the legs sitting down, and I can't cross my legs.
Why is that?
I always thought it's because my thighs were too big. But she was talking about pliability, and she was like, it's because your hip flexors are not open.
Oh,
You have to
okay.
stretch your hip flexors, and that's why you can't get your leg all the way over your knee.
Gotcha.
And I was like, oh!
Learn something new every day.
So now you saying pliability, I'm putting it all together, and I'm like 10 times smarter because of 2 of these conversations.
Definitely. Gotta learn something new every day. This actually feels good.
Does it?
Yeah.
This is the first time I'm doing his makeup, guys. I'm actually surprised he's letting me do it.
And you do it for
And
family.
you know what? And we're not gonna call it makeup. It's grooming, because some men have an issue with you calling it makeup. Like it doesn't sound masculine. So when you're doing like grooming on set, you do want to refer to it in a more masculine way to not be offensive.
Well, you know, I'm secure, so that's all right. I don't care what you call it.
But you got really good skin.
Yeah.
So I want to also talk about your business mindset, because I feel like when I ventured out into doing makeup and working for myself, was I the first person? I was like the first person in the immediate family to like be in business for themselves.
Most definitely.
And I felt like an oddball. But I feel like you followed behind very quickly. And you even had a t-shirt business with one of your friends. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely was one of the first out of the family to, you know, actually, you know, want to control your destiny. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're my big sister, so, you know, I looked up to you. You know, even if you think I did
Looked. Past tense.
and I said look,
Oh, okay.
not looked.
Look, you look. You
So
look
I
up to me
I still-
now and then.
Yes, I still look up
Okay.
to you. Yeah.
That's good.
You alright? So yeah, you know, you definitely was. And I feel like we was always like the black sheep of the family.
Yeah.
You know, especially me, because, you know, I always did what I wanted to do.
You did always do what you wanted to do, and then I was the kid that always had to like make sure I did everything that everybody else wanted
By
to
the
do.
book, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I got to a lot of stuff I wasn't supposed to get to. But the t-shirt business was very interesting. Like when I got out of high school, my friend, you know, Marquise, he posted something on Facebook talking about how, you know, he think about, you know, getting a t-shirt line and he needed ideas or whatever. I forgot what the whole context of the post was, but yeah, I thought it was very interesting. Like it was something different. And I always wanted to do something different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I contacted him, and long story short, we basically got the idea together, and, you know, we went along with it. You know, we was basically like the first ones in our neighborhood to really, you know, branch out and like really try to be entrepreneurs. And we was young, we was 18, we really didn't know what we was doing, but we just said, you know what, we're gonna step out on faith, and, you know, we had the support of the neighborhood and people in the outside neighborhoods. And, you know, we did pretty well for ourselves, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all did.
You know, but, you know, it was definitely a learning experience, and I was blessed to have him, you know, as a friend that really, you know, came up with that idea, and I just tagged along, and he was the man for that. I'll never forget that. And
It did really well. Y'all were in one of my first photo shoots.
and I'm big on networking. We was able to network with a lot of people with that. Like I said, photo shoots.
I would have y'all come on set if I was on like a big video shoot.
Yeah. I remember you had Meek Mill there, Meek Mill and Rick Ross.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, that's really Meek Mill. But you know, I ain't want to, you know, act like no little groupie or nothing like that. Cool. But that was a crazy, crazy experience. You know, I was thankful for that. And, you know, God has been very good. You know, that t-shirt line, raw vintage, you know, that changed a lot.
Yo, your waves though?
Wait, oh no, I'm trying to work on a little bit. I ain't know.
So I'm using the Scotch Porter hair balm just to give him a little shine in his head, because you don't want to neglect their hair when they come on set. Hey, your waves are spinning.
I was told I ain't had waves. Okay.
No, they like little baby. They like
They ain't
rip
before
ties.
they rip. Wow.
Because it's like
Riptide. Okay.
it's like it's here and then here and then here. It's not like
It ain't 360. It ain't yet.
right.
Got you. It ain't the
They're
full.
like, well, yeah, but it's good.
Riptide. I did that. Wow, that's a first.
Like the little, you know, the little baby tides at the beach when you like about to walk into the water and then.
Got you.
I cannot. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
5 years?
Yeah.
Definitely healthy. You know, I want to, inspire, a lot of people to take their health more seriously. And
I always thought you should have been a trainer.
yeah, a lot of people hit me up with that. You should do this, you should do that. You live at the gym, but I'm focusing on other things right now. You never know down the line I might do personal training, but I don't know. I feel like I don't have the patience for it right now.
Because you do have to. You're gonna be working with people that say they want it
and give a lot of excuses.
Yeah. And
just,
you're not good with excuses.
Yeah, but like I said, you got to learn to keep growing. You got to deal with people.
Right.
So I would have to do whatever I have to do if I really wanted to take that career seriously, to understand people more.
But that's another way you could be in business for yourself. It's another form of income.
Yeah, that's true. You never want to limit yourself.
Yeah.
So definitely.
What type of projects do you have coming up?
Starting to look into like real estate.
Oh.
Definitely. I'm real big on that. Real estate is that's not a trend. Like, that's always going to be something you can always get into, and be smart with it, and, make some money with it. But I got to educate myself a lot more with that, get around the right people that know what they're doing. And
so you think about getting your license?
I don't think I have to get my license to like invest and stuff, right?
Oh, you can invest.
Yeah, I think I want to be more of like a real estate investor. So I definitely have to get my capital up.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like that's very smart, especially building passive income. Passive income is very important.
And what's passive income for the people that don't know?
If you don't know what passive income is, you need to, find out about it. Passive income is basically like making money in your sleep. Not working. You go to a job, you clock in, yeah, you get paid. You clock out, you don't get paid anymore. Passive income, you get paid whether you're there at the location or not. So passive income is very, very key. It's like what hip hop artists musicians period.
Yeah.
So they make one song and that song keeps playing. They make a song one time and they get paid the rest of their life for it. Actors, actresses, they make one movie, they get paid the rest of their life for it. So you make good investment, you get paid the rest of your life for it.
Yeah. And where did you learn all this stuff? Like how did it just, because in our communities, we didn't learn
financial literacy. We definitely didn't learn that.
We didn't learn that. We learned, you have a savings account, you have a checking account, you make sure you put some money to the side, but we didn't learn how to make money in our sleep growing up. So what did that for you? When did the light bulb go off for that?
Part of it was following your lead, what you was doing in your life. You was tired of doing this regular 9 to 5. It wasn't fulfilling.
Tired.
Yeah, so it wasn't fulfilling at all. And in life, you're gonna do something that's gonna be fulfilling and rewarding. So I think it was 2013 where I met one of my mentors, and I encouraged everybody to drop their ego, drop their pride, and go find you a mentor. Because that's very important in life. And Gary Cowan, I'm grateful for him to this
Gary
day.
is amazing.
He basically was like, if anybody read the Rich Dad Poor Dad, he's basically my rich dad, and took me under the wing, with a few others, and I was, he basically just, he expanded my vision and made me think bigger than my current situation, circumstances, and ever since then, I just never looked back. I always, just thought big and wanted more. I never was satisfied with just what I had today. So I appreciate you, Gary.
What's one of your daily mantras?
Daily mantras. If I could think about one, I would say action destroys fear. That's what I really, get. Because I feel like if I'm just, you ever just find yourself just sitting around and you feel like you ain't doing much. When I'm just sitting around, I feel like a bum. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times we get in our own thoughts, we get in our minds like, oh, we can't do this. We think a lot of negative thoughts. It's just natural for us to have that. So I feel like action destroys fear. So if you feel like, I feel like the more you do, the less timid you would be in life. And whether that be getting up and going to the gym, picking up a book, learning more, and you work on yourself so you can be less timid and have less fear. Like I said, so it's anything. If I'm sitting around, I just do some push-ups. I know I'm working on my health. So you know what I'm saying. I don't feel like I'm not doing anything.
So what's an example in your life as far as like that mantra, action destroys fear? What type of action did you take to destroy a fear that you had?
I feel like just always continue to learn about a specific, endeavor that I'm doing. So, it's just natural. Like I said before, sometimes I feel like I can't do something. But the more I learn about it, the more I put forth action to actually, study about the subject or, the career or whatever it may be. I feel like, oh, I can do this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about, just not limiting yourself and, all those thoughts. Whatever you focus, you get what you focus on.
Right.
Basically. So the more I do, the less timid I would be.
That's good. And what I want to know, what's your most favorite childhood memory of your big sister?
Favorite childhood memory of my big sister? If I could think all the way back.
All the way back?
Yeah.
We not that old now.
It's been a minute.
So
it might be simple, but it's big to me. I used to love when you used to take me back and forth to basketball practice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh really?
So you don't remember that, but I remember
I was
that.
like, basketball practice? I ain't play basketball.
Nah, you didn't. I remember the old car.
No, I played basketball for 2 weeks.
Remember that
middle school.
Remember that old car you had and the radio didn't work, but you had the boom box in the passenger seat? I got to get the passenger seat. I used to hold the boom box on my lap. And, while we going to basketball practice, little stuff like that. Like, used to take me, what I'm saying? 'Cause, mom and dad was always working, so it was just, that was a blessing right there.
Oh, God. Oh, man. I did have a boombox.
Plenty of memories, but that's like right off the top.
Yes, that was good. That was good. Oh, God. Because nobody would give me a radio, and I wasn't buying a radio. So I just put the boombox. And that's when the boombox had the CD player on top, and then it had the cassette player.
It was heavy on my lap. There was no iPods back then.
And the ceiling was like coming down, so if somebody was sitting in the back seat, they had to like put their hand up and hold the ceiling.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, but that was my first car. I bought that with my money.
Congratulations.
And
you was voted worst car.
I got worst car in the yearbook.
You got some exposure.
But the people that voted me worst car, they was walking though. They was walking to school.
That's what's wrong with people. You talking about, oh, you got the worst car, but you ain't got a car. Something ain't adding up.
Yo. So the way I want to end this is, I want to know, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, definitely, healthy and then help other people, achieve better health. So that might go back to me, being a personal trainer or whatever the case may be. Want to inspire people to actually, be their best self, whether that's physically, spiritually, mentally. You know what I'm saying? So, I definitely see, I want I don't want to be comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to be content, but I want to be, free.
Right.
Definitely. So free could just mean a whole lot of things. I want to be free to do whatever I want, whenever I want, and not having to report to somebody to try to get what I want.
Right.
That's like my ultimate goal, and I'm doing okay right now.
Yeah.
I'm working towards that.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not where I am. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm definitely not where I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a blessing right there.
Bars.
Small bars. Ain't crazy.
Well, thank you for joining me, bro. This was fun. You can find a product breakdown of what are you doing?
I can take this one. This is nice. I can't take this.
So stupid. You can find a product breakdown of the products that I used on him on my blog at tishferguson.com. And tune in for next week episode of Tish and Friends. Bye. So stupid.